Alright, hello guys, welcome back to this channel. Let's look at how you can register a business name, a company, and an incorporated trustee um, registration with the Corporate Affairs Commission. So, my name is Akingbala Ezekiel. Let me walk you through how to register these three different um, incorporations or these different things with Corporate Affairs Commission, that is the CAC, right? So you have a business you are currently trying to set up and you want to quickly get it registered, so you can follow this video from the beginning to the end and you're going to see what I'm going to be doing to get you started, right? So before we even go into the video in detail, what really determines the kind of business you should be registering, what it really determines um, the the portion or the section you should belong to, either a business name, or either a company, or either an incorporated trustee. So let me walk you through that. Business name is basically for those who are just starting up, small scale, medium enterprise. If you're just a starter, you just want to secure the name of that business and you want that name to be yours, and you don't want anyone to use that particular name, right? So that's what business name is majorly for, right? It's majorly for sole proprietorship kind of business. It doesn't give your business a lot of structures as such, right? So that's what the business name does. Now let's now shift the gears to company registration. If you want your business to have structures, that is to have directors, to have shareholders, to have persons with significant controls, that is the choice you should go for, a company, right? So you should go for a company registration. So but if what you want to do is a community based project, it's an NGO, non-governmental organization, it is a church, it is a mosque, it has to do with people meeting at intervals, right? So that what you need to go for is an incorporated trustee registration. I hope you've gotten that. So whichever case you fall into, or if you want to start business, you want to start this kind of CAC registration, right? So I'm trying to give you a very good landing, a very good place to start from. So if you want to start business registration, these are the things you must know. And don't forget that company registration, like I said the other time, gives structure to your business, and aside that, it separates you from the business. So the business is a legal entity, it can be sued and it can sue others, right? So let's quickly go into the screen so that I'll walk you through how to start this registration for people. So let's say you want to start the registration for people, this is how to start it, right? So all you need to do is come to pre.cac.gov.ng, but note that if you are starting registration for people, you must endeavor that you don't use the same account. So let's say you're able to register your own business and successfully and all those things, and you now feel, oh, you want to register for your friend, for a family member, or someone else, and you think you can use that same registration or that same account. It's not going to work, right? Because you are going to be an automatic director if it's a company, automatic partner if it's a business name, an automatic trustee if it is an incorporated trustee. So, and you don't want such situation to happen, it's going to be a very unprofessional. And you know the greatest mistake of it all, if you now want to remove them from the business, if you want to remove this set of people from the business, it will remove them, but on the status report it will show you, or it will show the state your status as removed. Do you understand? So there's no explanation you can give to such clients that will be tenable. Why did your name come into my business in the first place? I told you I wanted to register a business, not you showing up in the business. You understand? So let's go into walking you through how to register a business in detail now. So the first thing you want to do when you come to the pre.cac.gov.ng, pre.cac.gov.ng, pre is pre.cac.gov.ng, right? So the first thing you want to register do is to create an account. And take note that even right now most people don't create account, because what we have currently now, I some people give access to accredited account, and those accredited account allows you to be able to carry out different processes, right? You can carry out registrations, you can carry out different registration processes without any issues, right? And this registration process, when you carry it out on the accredited portal, no issues at all, right? So you can conveniently do it for yourself, do it for people, do it for customers and different other people, and your name will not be reflecting. I believe you understand what I'm trying to say. So let's quickly go into the screen like I was saying. So first you want to do, if you don't have access to an accredited agent, this is for you, or you want to do it for yourself, right? Do it yourself. This is what you want to do, right? You come here, click on registration, and I'm going to be walking you through all you need to do. So what you need to do first is to provide either your phone number or your NIN. So if you provide your NIN, you just have to click on next. Make sure your NIN is unique, right? Once you click on make sure your NIN is unique and your phone number is also provided, the next thing you want to do is click on next. So let's allow this to load up, and don't forget you don't have to do more than 10 digits. 2 2 2 2 2. Okay, so let's do this 10 digits. So we are supposed to have 11 digits, right? So let's do 11 digits. Let me rephrase this so that I can get what I'm trying to say. So it is either a phone number or a or an NIN. 1 2 3 4 5 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So I'm just using this as an instance, right? So the next thing you want to do right now is, once you have been able to insert the NIN details, we are waiting for this to load up. This is not supposed to be here, right? So a phone number, let me just put a random phone number then. Okay, so let's do phone number instead of the NIN, right? So phone number has gone through. So you click on next. Once you click on it, fill in the details, fill in the name of the business, your name. Just put in everything correctly. Your surname is your father's name, your first name is your own name, your other name is your middle name, right? So do well to insert all these details. Make sure all details are well inserted, and you come and click on register. Now here's the point I want you to take note of. Once you click on register, you will be receiving an email, and all you expected to do in the email is to click the link in the email, and the link you are going to be receiving the email is to confirm that the email is yours and you are the one carrying out the process by yourself. So you have your login details also sent to you to confirm the email. But if you're a lawyer, what you'll be doing is a different thing, right? You'll be coming here and I'll be sharing my video somewhere around here where I walked you through how you can create an account as an accredited agent. But this is the option you want to toggle on so that you can create an accredited agent account here. I haven't said that once you have your login details and you have confirmed your email address, you just come here and all you need to do is log in to that account. So let me log into an account and show you what I'm trying to say. Alright, so I'm currently on one of my accounts. So I will be using an accredited agent account. Okay, so I'll be using an accredited agent account to walk you through different examples on how to create how to carry out the registration. So let's quickly do that very quickly. So what we want to do right now is to very quickly, okay, it's still going through. Okay, I think the network is a bit very slow. So having done that, the first thing you want to do, don't forget I've told you that you are considering the type of registration you want to do. Once you consider the type of registration you want to do, then it makes this video easy. So you know that you are going for a business registration or a company registration or an incorporated trustee. Once you've decided the kind of business you are intending to register. So once you do that, the next thing you want to look into is how to do the registration. So the first one I'll be discussing is the business name registration. So let's go into the video in details now. New reservation is what you are going to click on. Let me come back here. So what you want to click on is new name reservation. Once you click on new name reservation, you come to class. So you can see there are 5 classes: business name, company, incorporated trustee, limited partnership, limited liability partnership, right? So if it's business name, you click on business name, you come here, you can either select sole proprietor or business partnership. Business name partnership. Business name partnership means that you are more than one person that wants to register the business name, right? So maybe you and your wife, you and a friend that want to register the business, right? But our advice, if it goes beyond you and your wife, if it's going to you and a friend, don't do a business registration, because no structure. You don't know, you cannot separate ownership. Let's say there's fight tomorrow there's no way you can share the business properly except you have a legal written agreement. So that's why a company registration would have been able to give you that structure, right? So all you just need to do is select. I believe you can see what I'm trying to show you, right? All you just need to do is select the type of business, and then you type in the business ABC enterprise, and I'll be sharing a video also on how to do proper name search, how you can properly search names. And if you have another option, CDE enterprise, right? So, and then click on save and continue, right? So once you click on save and continue, it take you to the object. Now for the object option, now there is nothing really specific about the object option. Most times I always advise you, when doing the object option, you can just put anything there, but most times, when to allow for the name to be reserved easily without query, what kind of business do you want to do, make sure you put it there. So let's say you want to do you are into agricultural business, select the proper object for that particular business, right? Select the proper object for that particular business if that's what you are into. So if you're into fashion, search properly and you will see the fashion option, select that, and then you can move on to the preview option. So let's quickly go there and do the selection. So now that you have the nature of business currently, you can select the nature of business that you want to use. So first, you select the reason for availability search, right? So you select the new incorporation registration, and then for the nature of business category, so all you need to do is to come here and select the proper category that's suiting for you. So let's say mine is agriculture and forestry, and then it's specific what I do exactly. Let's say I do livestock production, and if there are other details you feel is important for CAC to know, you can put those details here, right? And then you click on save and continue. So and then you preview and confirm the details are correct. If they are correct, you click on save and continue, and then you go ahead to make payment. The payment you're going to be making in this stage is 500 naira, but with the bank charges about 600 and something naira, right? So once you do that, you allow for the name reservation to go through. Now let's come back. Company registration. Now if it's company registration, you come here, select company, come here, select private company limited by shares. Don't forget there are different options, right? This is the private company limited by share. So depending on what the customer wants to do or what you want to achieve, but most times it is always a private company limited by share. You put the company and you add either LTD or limited, either LTD or the word limited, and then you click on save and continue. So those are the two things you must constantly do, or two options you have to add to a name to show that that name or that the name of that business is a company. So that always differentiates, right? So I can see these details. Look at these details. I didn't mention that before, and these details are very important. Read through them because I don't want this video to be too long, right? So what you want to do here in this reason for is to select new name, new incorporation or registration. You can add the details of what you do. Just click on save and continue, preview, and then make payment. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to go through the rest. Or the third option now, the third registration is Incorporated Trustee. Incorporated Trustee registration is quite busy, bulky, right? Incorporated Trustee registration is quite bulky. Okay, this is still showing us the business name. So let's come back here. Let's come back to the option very quickly. Okay, so let's come back to the option. All we want to do here now, want situation whereby we can select Incorporated Trustee now. So I've walked you through business name, company, and then one I want to look at Incorporated Trustee. So Incorporated Trustee is very long, so I'll be very fast, so you have to pay attention. So the first option you put here, ABC Enterprise, CDE Enterprise. So don't forget to not be enterprise, to be NGO, right? So maybe NGO or church or a mosque or a mosque or a church, whatever the case is, right? You have three options: C, D, E, F, G, H, mosque, right? So And the reason for the availability is we want to do a new registration. So you now click on apply for reservation code. So in filling these details here, you want to select what is specific to you, right? So if it is faith-based, you select faith-based. If it's a church, you select church. If it's mosque, you select mosque. Now you put the details. What are the details? Description of the association, right? And then here now you put in the email address. Let's just put something here too. Let's just put something test. Registered address, put in something as well, right? So let's put in something. Let's put in something so that I can continue. You click on save and continue. Then constitution. This means minimum number of trustees that you should have. So let's say your minimum is 2 and the maximum is 5, right? Minimum is 2 and the maximum is 5. Trustee tenures, how many years should they be? Sometimes you can put lifetime, or you can put whatever period of time you feel secretary. You can see here it's already secretary. Governing body, you can put all the trustee members here. Application of funds, you can put how you can ask the client how they intend to apply for funds, and here keeping records, you can also ask them how they intend to keep record, right? So you save and continue. And then for the object, you also ask for the object of the company, of the what's it called now, of the trustee, right? So I click on, you can add as many objects as possible, right? You add the object and then you save and continue. And once you do that, the next thing you want to do is to add the trustee details. So you can add all the trustee as possible, all the trustee. These are just wrong informations. I'm not putting in anybody's personal information. And make sure the trustee members are more than 18 years, right? 18 years old, right? Very important. So avoid any form of error. Okay, so country, this should be Nigeria. State and city, Abaji. Okay, let's just put something like this. Okay, this address should be the same. Okay, put the ID card details. Okay, so now this is where it is important, and this is what I'm trying to do. So there must be somebody that will be a chairman, right? So that person, you will tick this place for the person. Now since I'm doing this in an accredited agent account, that's why nobody is showing up. But in your own, when you are doing it from a normal account, somebody will show up here. The person that created the account, the name will show up here automatically. So I will advise you, before you start the registration for Incorporated Trustee, even if you want to create an account, don't use the account of the trustee chairman don't use the detail of the trustee chairman to create an account. Use the details of the secretary to create an account, right? So that you'll be able to select this person as chairman. If not, you won't be able to select. I'm telling you this from experience. Before I started using accredited agent account, right? So you click on add trustee. Once you click on add trustee, it will load up. After I filled in everything, everything is filled, everything. Okay, I didn't pick the state. Nigeria. Okay, so I should be able to add now. Okay, so I've added trustee member. Don't forget I said 2, so that means I must add one more person, right? So 2 trustee members. So let me just add this detail very fast. Okay, very fast. I want to be able to add it today so that I can proceed, right? Okay, add these details. Okay, add this. So add this person as secretary now. So one person must be in as secretary and the other one as trustee, right? So I think I added 3. Wow, it was 3. Was it 3 I added? Please note that you have 2 trustee or more to proceed. So I've added two trustees, so this person should be both trustees and secretary. So this is only secretary I added, so it should be both a trustee and secretary, so that I can proceed, right? So you can see that it's showing our trustee and our secretary. So for document upload, there's nothing to upload in document, right? So you click on save and continue. Now the only document you upload is maybe they query it and tell you to prove something. That's when you come and upload something, right? So you see all the details are filled in, right? All I need to do is to click on save and continue, and then I make payment. I believe you understand what I've walked you through, right? So I know this video is very long, but this is how you can reserve name for a business name, for a company, and an incorporated trustee. Now in the next part of this video, in the next video I'll be making now, I'll be showing you how to do the registration of the company business name first, and of the company, and then for the business name, company, and then the incorporated trustee. I know it's going to be long, but I'll be sharing now. Okay, I'll just tag the videos somewhere around here, right? And then make sure that you watch the registration part. This is just the reservation, the first stage. So in the next video you'll be seeing how to do now register the after they have been reserved. Thank you very much. I hope this video is helpful. If you need direct contact and if you need access to my course, I have a course where I teach all these things in detail, and I have explanations on how to avoid queries and other things. So reach out to me and get access to the course so that you'll be able to start doing it by yourself. You can start making 5 figures, 6 figures every week, right, from doing this. So you just need to start, right? Give this a thumbs up if it helps you. Thank you very much.